Alright, I choose. I came here from the past. Why not look at it like this? Perhaps I've been inside the hut before. And I was just having some kind of flashback.
以前にもここに来たことがあるんですか?
No, I don't think so. At least, not in this age. But I came here from the past. I was just fuzzy into details before. Because of the regret I felt. Because back in the past, I failed to see with certain girl. And now I'm left with a simple wish. I just want to be able to turn back time. That's how I got it stuck into my head that I do travel to the era from the future. The reality of things, though, is exactly in line with the island's legend. Having said that, if this familiar hut still stands, the story can't have taken place all that long ago. Perhaps a few decades ago. A few centuries at most. Rinne wasn't lying about the legend. I've come here from the past to see her again. That's it. That's her destiny. That's the path we're supposed to follow.
いつまでくだらねえ話してんだ。急がねえと帰れなくなるぞ。
Spurred on by Karen's scolding, I start walking. Well, excuse me, I can't decide from where I come from anymore. Gosh. And head for the mansion where Rinne's waiting.
それでどうするつもりですか? あの小屋を調べるんですか?
Nah, there's no need for that. I'm already convinced. I'm Setsuna.
嘘ですよね.
Maybe. Maybe I am the same as Rinne. I just want to believe that it's true. Maybe I'm just living a pipe dream. Satisfying myself with easy lies. But what's wrong with that?
無責任でいてもらっては困ります。せつなさんはもっと自分の行動に責任を持ってもらわないと。
Sara, you just want to believe that I'm from the future, don't you? There isn't a shred of evidence for that. I don't know what's true, and I don't care either way. What really matters are the choices we make, what we wish for. I owe her for giving me a name and a home. She's still living in a dream world. But one day, she'll have to wake up. Since we're Setsuna and Rinne, though.
なるほど。それでせつなさんはリンネさんを選んだと。
Yeah, that's right. But not just for her sake. I'm going to give this trash glass story a happy ending and set the island free from the legend that binds it.
この島の未来をも変える気ですか?
I don't think anything will change immediately. With time, though, our story may grow into a new legend. At which point the island will be released from all these bitter memories. And the islanders will be able to move on towards a brighter future.
それは諸刃の剣ですよ。二人が幸せな結末を迎えなければ、伝承は悲劇に終わり、島を救うチャンスは永遠に失われます。
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm not going to make the same mistake again. I won't waver. I won't doubt myself.
仕方ありませんね。それでは私は、せつなさんの動向を見守ることにしましょう。
I mean, you don't have to. You know, there's something called personal space that we like to use a lot of the times.
すべては未来のために。
なんだよ。二人ともまだ未来とかなんとかわけわかんねえ話してんのか？
いえ、せつなさんとリンネさんの恋を応援するという話です。
Wait, is that what this conversation was about?
お前、いつの間にリンネとそういう関係になってたんだよ。
We're not. At least, not yet.
もしそういうことになったら、ちゃんと私に報告しろよな。
Why would we have to?
タイやエビを持っていくために決まってんだろ。
Oh. Ugh. That
失
again?
望させないでくださいね。
I might be in for an hour cursing if I mess this up. Alright, just watch me. I'll win her over in the next 3 days.
それはさすがに引く。
最低です。
I'm not sure I can do it in 3 days, but eventually I'll make it work. That's how the story of Setsuna and Rinne ought to end anyway. And that makes it our destiny as well. That's right. I'll go and see Rinne as soon as we get back. I'll tell her that I am Setsuna. And together we'll make this dream last forever. And carry on dreaming.
アイランド。
Wait.
これはおまけ。あんまりジロジロ見ないでほしいんだけど。
I'll go from the beginning and see what I can do. If I can't find a way to get to Rinne's route, then I'll use a guide or something.
ほら、ちゃんと覚えておきなさいよ。
Maybe this is the option. Right here. Who am I? It's a question I've asked myself countless times. I close my eyes and listen. Every day when I wake up, I'm greeted by the sound of the waves. It's always the same. A flat sound that echoes over and over. But that's not the only sound I can hear today. Karen and Sarah's laughter drifts over from somewhere in the distance. One of them is single-minded in her determination to grow up and leave the island. The other is set upon sacrificing himself for its protection. But they're both struggling against the ancient loyalties that bind them in place. And observing that, there's something I finally realized. I think I am Setsuna after all. That's the answer I've been looking for. Especially now that people besides you have started using that name for me. Perhaps it was a lie at first. Actually, I'll come back to here.
そろそろ思い出してきた？
I will come back to here. I just can't live with one thing. And that is that I did not flirt with Kuan. Alright, back after flirting with Kuan. But maybe I don't really need to flirt with Kuan and then I will get Rinne's. Whatever. If flirting with Kuan is not gonna make me reach Rinne's route, then I'll not flirt with her. Fine, I'll make the sacrifices. Perhaps it was a lie at first, anyways, but now I really am Setsuna. If there's some rule agreeing that only one Setsuna is allowed to exist in this world, then it's the Setsuna of the past who will have to disappear.
今は。
Sorry.
今は。あなたが刹那。なら。今は。私がリンネ。
It's the one truth you've been unable to find, alone in the dark of the night. People aren't defined by the past, nor the future, nor even the present day. They're defined by a single thing, something that remains unchanged across the passage of time. Their bonds with others.
じゃあ。
Rinne tilts her parasol in my direction. She slowly reaches out for me and grabs my shirt.
もう少しだけここにいて。
If she throws that parasol any further, her arm's going to be exposed to the sun.
今はこれが限界。やっぱり私はまだあなたを他人だとは思えない。だけどきっともう少しで私の中の刹那はいなくなるから。だからもう少しだけ。
That's fine for now. I'll just have to gradually build up the courage to move forward. Yeah, take as much time as you need, Rinne.
ありがとう、刹那。
Rinne flashes me a dazzling smile. One day, she'll call me by name and mean it. And all the fear will vanish from her heart. Until then, it looks like I'll be locked in the struggle with the Setsuna of the past. Dealing with him, that's my new mission.
おーい、セツナ、リンネ。
Karen comes back at the perfect moment. Welcome back, motherfuckers!
おっと、取り込み中だったか？
I guess we have walked in Rinne's rope? Maybe? I don't know. Rinne hurriedly lets go of my shirt. Hey! My shirt is lonely!
別に
ま、仲直りできたんなら何でもいいけどさ。
Why is she glaring at me like that?
それより、サラと探検してたら妙なもん見つけたんだ。ちょっと来てくれねえか。
Something weird? Karen takes us to the northernmost tip of the beach. Oh, this time Rinne is also coming. The sand of the shore gives way to rock.
ねえ、どこまで行くの？
悪い悪い、もう少しだ。
Rinne, watch your step.
ええ。
I almost can't bear to look at Rinne, who's treading unsteadily over the rocks, her parasol grasped tight. She looks like she might fall at any moment. I wish I could hold her hand. Rinne!
大丈夫。足が滑っただけ。大丈夫。まだ。
Sorry.
まだ大丈夫。
Rinne stubbornly refuses to take my hand and keeps insisting that she's fine. Like it's an incantation, as though merely saying the words will make them true. I'll wait until she actually asks for my help. We continue stumbling uncertainly over the rocks, until we're hemmed in by a steep cliff faced to our right. The mansion is visible in the distance. Will we be able to get back if we carry on any further? I'm again overcome with unease when...
せつなさん、リンネさん。
Actually, kinda makes sense why Rinne came with us, and I'm guessing we're gonna get the same options again out of the fray. But this time it's gonna be different, because I think we're gonna speak to Rinne about stuff. We find Sara jumping about and waving at us. And behind her... What is that? A house? Or rather, some kind of hut? The wood structure, its walls blackened by the south wind, stands perched on a small plateau between the cliff and the rocky outcrop. By the looks of it, the place had been abandoned for a very long time.
私が見つけました。
不思議だろう。
Nice.
ボートハウスか何かかと思ったんだが、その割には出入り口が小さいしさ。
The two of them looked curiously up at the hut. I see. This is what they wanted to show us. If I were my usual self, I might have suggested turning it into a secret base. Why do I feel this sudden disquiet? I mean, it's pretty strange for a hut to be standing all the way out here in the middle of nowhere. But that's not what's bothering me. For some reason, the fact that there's a little hut here feels perfectly natural to me. In fact, that must be the source of my unease.
せつな。
Rinne softly voices my name and grabs hold of my sleeve. It's almost as if she senses my concern.
な、セツナも気になるだろ？
Yeah, I am. I answer on reflex. It's true, I really am curious about this hut. But the source of my curiosity is probably a little different from Karen's.
ただ、いささか問題が。
At Sara's prompting, I take a look at the hut's entrance. There's a large padlock dangling from the door. I see. That's why you called for Rinne.
さすがはせつなさん、話が早いですね。
Huh?
周囲を一通り見て回りましたが、入り口はここだけのようです。窓すら見当たりません。
Ooh, do you think she could actually unlock the door? How did I know about this already?
それで、 もしかしてリンネさんなら鍵をお持ちではないかと思いまして。私？
Rinne blinks a few times, as though brought to her senses by the mention of her name.
はい。地理的に考えて、ここはお原家の敷地内なのではないかと。
That seems to be the main reason she called Rinne over.
ごめんなさい。鍵には心当たりないわ。
Rinne gently shakes her head. Where it's gone?
いっそ壊しちまおうぜ。こんだけ錆びてりゃ簡単だろ。
Wait a minute, we might get in trouble for that.
怒られる？誰にだよ。
Well... Rinne's listening to our exchange with a pretty doubtful expression on her face. Or it looks that way to me at least. I bet it's just a storage shed or something. There's not going to be anything of interest inside. Anyway, look at that. Today's coming in. We may be in danger if we don't head back soon. That probably sounds like a pathetic excuse. But it's true. The waves are really starting to beat away at the rocks. Once it hits high tide, our path back may be completely underwater.
仕方ありませんね。引き上げましょう。
だな。こんなところで夜を明かしたくねえし。
The two of them start back across the rocky outcrop without complaint. They probably just came out here to have a bit of fun after all. Come on, Rinne, let's hurry. The moment I call out to Rinne, who's still waiting beside the hut, it happens. A strong gust of wind sweeps up from the ocean and crashes into Rinne. Her parasol flutters like up into the sky and is scared away in the breeze. Cowering, Rinne lets out a small gasp. Rinne! I start moving before I have time to think. Turning my back to the sun, I stand over Rinne and gently embrace her. She's quivering all over.
Yeah.
It's fine, everything's fine. I hold her head to my chest, stroke her hair, and repeat her incantation. It gives her courage. It tells her that there's nothing to fear, that there's no need for her to be afraid. But even after leaving it a while, her shaking still won't stop. Sorry about this. I pick Rinne up and carry her under the eaves of the hut. There's the only patch of shade left. Eaves? Yeah, eaves, yeah. I'll go search for your parasol. Just stay here. I'll be right back. I think it was blown up on top of the cliff. Maybe it'll be easier to return to the mansion and get her a new one.
待って。
I'm about to leave, but Rinne pulls me back.
ねえ、一人にしないで。
She sounds like a little kid. A lost, confused little kid. Alright, I'll stay right here. How did I not realize? Rinne never goes out in the sun, and yet I dragged her all the way over here. All she had was the small ring of shade beneath her parasol. She must have been terrified of burning her skin the entire time. And it hit her all the harder when that one sanctuary was stolen from her. Sara, Karen, sorry, but could you go back to the house and grab a parasol for me?
お任せください。さあ、行きましょう、お姉ちゃん。
二人っきりだからって変なこと考えんじゃねえぞ、せつな。
That warning from Karen, the pair makes their leave. I guess we're not gonna get any actions, whatsoever. Kinda thought that we will. Oh well. I don't know if they're aware of Rinne's condition anyways. But they probably sensed her terror, considering that they didn't ask any further questions. They're such reliable sorts, like a certain someone. But I suppose that's only to be expected of the daughters of the free families. Now, what's next?
ごめん。めんどくさい女で。
We're right up against one another. I can feel her breath in my ear. But despite that, the distance between us feels greater than ever. You're not. I don't think so anyway.
嘘。顔に書いてある。
Oh, I didn't know you could read the Swahili.
バカ。
She's right. I am an idiot.
I got a flippin' blue screen, damn it.
How the freaking hell I got a freaking blue screen? Come on. I invited Rinne out to the beach, all the while knowing about her condition. I thought I understood her, but I didn't get it at all. And I still don't think I understand. I don't know anything about her.
頑張ってみたけど、結局、ダメだった。やっぱり私には無理みたい。やっぱり私には、日の当たらない世界がお似合いなのよ。
What kind of life would that be? I am an idiot. I can't begin to imagine. One thing's for certain, though. It'll be extremely lonely. Or perhaps somebody could sacrifice themselves and wait with her in the dark. I wonder if that would be enough to save her.
でも、私だって、みんなと同じ時間を生きたい。
Just having someone stay with her isn't going to achieve that. It's something she'll have to do under her own steam. Would I be able to save her? If I were the real Sanzenkai Setsuna? Would I be able to show her a bright sunny future? Rinne shrinks in fear. The sun has started to drop, and the light's creeping up on us. This patch of shade is narrowing by the minute. Our backs are up against the wall. There's nowhere to run.
助けて。刹那。
Those words aren't meant for me. Rinne doesn't want my help. She wants the real Sanzenkai Setsuna.
刹那。
But you know, Rinne, he's just a legend. No matter how long you wait for him, no matter how many nights you wander out there on the beach, you won't find him. That guy's worth jack shit. And now, I am Setsuna, and she's Rinne. We don't have anything to do with our past namesakes.
何を
I'm breaking down the door. You do feel more at ease inside, wouldn't you? I slammed my weight against the door a few times. Ow. It creaks louder with every blow. The bones through the door. The rusty lock starts to buckle. Alright, more should do it!
やめて
Her sharp voice pierces the air, and I immediately come to a halt.
やめてお願い
Why? I'm unable to ask. Or rather, there's something else I have to ask first. Did you know about this hut already? Silence. But I think it's fair to take that as a yes. When have you been here before? Again, silence. Has she got something to hide from me? What's inside?
それは
She finally breaks her silence. But before she can continue... Oh boy. Something suddenly stirs in my mind. Images stream in front of me. Can I identify anything in here? No. It's way too unclear for me to pick something up. There's a little bit noise, like old film running on a projector. There's nothing that unusual about the images themselves. But for some reason, they creep me out. Now you know how I feel! At the same time, there's something almost nostalgic about them. How we get to go into that hut someday? Ah! The images are again dispelled from my mind all of a sudden. I feel momentarily steady on my feet. But there can be no doubt. I'm still standing right in front of the hut. What was that? It almost looked like a child's bedroom? Rinne raises her gaze to meet mine. She looks like she's seen a ghost. Tell me, Rinne, what does my face say now?
刹那
Does she mean me this time, or someone else again? Or is it that what's written on my face? I can't tell. I don't know anything about myself. After a short while, Karen and Sara return, and we all managed to get back to the mansion without further incident. Well, perhaps that's not quite accurate. Rinne didn't speak a word all the way back, and she went to every length to avoid eye contact with me. Looking at her side on, I couldn't tell what she was thinking.
最低だな、刹那。
I didn't do anything wrong!
早急に死んでください。
Never! I found myself standing at the side of the road, being verbally abused by a schoolgirl and a little shrine maiden. A housewife rushes by, lunging her with groceries. She seems concerned that if she meets my eyes, she'll be forced to a skimpy gym uniform or something. Thanks for pretending you didn't notice us here. Really, I appreciate it. I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart.
せめて私があの場に残ってりゃこんなことには。
いえ、刹那さんの下道鬼畜ぶりを甘く見てはいけません。そんなことをしても、今頃被害者が2人に増えていただけでしょう。
それもそうだな。じゃあ今も危ねえじゃねえか。
Guys!
カツでした。
Guys! I casually take a step forward and the pair slowly inches away from me. Hey, what do you take me for?
女の敵。
No!
性犯罪者。
No! How can they be so mean after I took the trouble to walk them home? Oh, I can't exactly blame them for coming to that conclusion they did. Leave me alone. With a downcast look, Rinne had said this and only this before disappearing into her bedroom. I bet that, to any observers, it would have looked like a Jiwa shot at her. No matter how many times I go over things in my mind, though, I can't for the life of me figure out where I went wrong. Wait, maybe I accidentally touched her butt when I picked her up?
それだな。
それですね。
For fuck's sake! Seriously! It's just a butt! Not like you have done any actual harm.
最悪だな。
迅速に死んでください。
No! Is touching someone's ass really that bad?
で、本当は何があったんだよ。
I told you. I didn't do anything.
怪しいな。本当か？
Rinne's mood first started darkening when her parasol got blown away. But I think it was only after I tried to break down the door that things got really bad. Around the time I had that weird experience. Hey, this might sound strange, but I wonder why I suddenly feel like bringing this up. Maybe it's because I'm confident that these two will hear me out without making fun of me. When I tried to break down the door of the hut, these images flashed through my mind. Sara's eyes suddenly started glittering.
イントロスコピーですね。
I had a feeling she'd do see something like that. Do you mean that I was able to see through the door?
刹那さんに限って言えば、サイコメトリングという可能性もありますね。
Psychometry, a form of extrasensory perception, allowing you to see an object or a place history simply by touching it. No, I don't think so. I don't think that's it. That had looked familiar to me from the moment I first saw it.
そりゃデジャブだろ、デジャブ。
Deja... what?
デジャブ。日本語で言うところの既視感。前にも同じようなことがあったような気がするという感覚のことですね。
I see. So it was just deja vu. The moment I saw the hut, I knew that it belonged there.
科学的には2つの原因があるとされています。一つは脳による情報処理の失敗です。初めて体験したはずの事柄を過去の経験として記憶してしまうことがあるのだそうです。
A simple slip of the mind, in other words. What's the other explanation?
それも脳の働きによるのですが、そうですね。例えば、誰かと話をしていて、相手の次の言葉や行動が予想できたりしたことはありませんか？
Yeah, maybe.
人の脳は常に次に起こる出来事を予測しています。脳が予測した展開と実際の出来事がピタリと一致したとき、人は既視感を覚えるんです。映画や小説では特に顕著ですね。フィクションの中では登場人物のセリフは現実よりも省略して描かれています。なので読者は無意識のうちに頭で会話を補いながら物語を追おうとします。結果、予測の精度がより高まるんです。
要するにただの偶然だ。
A coincidence? Can we really write it off like that?
どうやら刹那さんはまだ納得していないようですね。
I'm not sure.
よくデジャブと混同される現象として予知夢、あるいは未来視や虫の知らせなどと言われるものがあります。
Are you implying that the image of Sasa were from the future?
ねえよ、んな馬鹿げたことは。
She's right. There's no way that's true. I might have believed it when I only just arrived at the island, but I don't buy that supernatural stuff anymore. Not on any logical basis, but thanks to experience alone.
この世界にはまだ私たちの知らない秘密があります。
That is true. Huh?
もしこの世界が時空心によって巻き戻っているとしたら、もし刹那さんの記憶だけは時空心の影響を免れることができるのだとしたら、
Wouldn't that mean I'm experiencing the same things over and over? Why just me?
世界が巻き戻るということは、現在の記憶が過去の記憶に上書きされるということです。しかし刹那さんは過去の記憶を持っていません。上書きされる記憶がないのであれば、巻き戻る前の世界の記憶が残るのも当然なのでは？
That's a new theory. Though I've noticed that Sara tends to just blurt out whatever springs into our mind. It's probably best to take it with a grain of salt.
サラ、お前ってやつは相変わらずだな。どんだけこいつを未来人にしたいんだよ。
Wow. Even this is dismissing the scientific stuff she says. It's almost like he knows that if I went for Sara and we tried all that going back to the past bullshit, it's, well, bullshit, I guess.
私の願いなどでは決してなく、刹那さんが自ら未来から来たとは。
ありえねえよ。んなもんこいつの妄想に決まってんだろ。
では、お姉ちゃんは刹那さんはどこから来たと？
そりゃ本土からに決まってんだろ。
Oh dear. Now, fighting girls! There's enough for me to go around.
刹那さんには関係ありません。
Hey, when you're talking about me, it's my business.
そうだよ。あんたは引っ込んでろ。
No! Huh?
だいたいお姉ちゃんはいつもお兄ちゃんの言いなりで。
お前は昔から何でも信じる悪い癖があってだな。
The two of them walk further and further ahead to make me lingering
お
behind.
姉ちゃんには夢がありません。
サラこそいい加減目を覚ませって。
Maybe the fact that you're able to quarrel like this just goes to show what good friends they really are. After a while, they even bring up the old family grudge between the Kurutsus and the Garandos. Wait, am I the third wheel here? Hey, wait for me, don't leave me out! I chase after them. The path ahead is bathed in reddish evening light and lots of screams. Maybe it's nothing, but I gotta feel a little lonely. Through my life here on the island and my interactions with these girls, I managed to find myself, or at least, that's what I thought. It's only been a short while, but after living one moment to the next, I thought that I do found something precious. Something I wouldn't have been able to find on my own. However, maybe I haven't yet found what I'm actually searching for.
探し物？何を落としたの？
Alright,
ほら、ち
I'm
ゃ
gonna
んと
call
覚え
this
て
an
おきなさい
episode.
よ。
I
これ
got to
もう
where I
いらない。
wanted after all.